From Graham, after days of street battles between the army, the Muslim Brotherhood, and other pro-Morsi supporters, Egypt's cabinet announced it is considering banning the Islamic group. The move comes after the worst bloodshed in Egypt's modern history. More than 79 died over the weekend, and the overall toll in 4 days of violence is at nearly 900 people dead. As Egyptians wonder what's next, the debate over what to do now extends to the U.S. Sunday, Egypt's chief military leader, General Abdel el-Sisi, made his first public statement. He reached out to the Muslim Brotherhood, but said the army would oppose them if necessary. Sisi said the army was the guarantor of Egypt's stability, and a presidential spokesman said, despite Western media reports, most Egyptians were united. Meanwhile, some Egyptian Christians made their way to Sunday services over the weekend, despite violent attacks on them earlier in the week.
I was constantly verbally abused for being a Christian. Even on the public buses, they would insult me for being Christian and accused us of being infidels, and that we as Christian people deserve to be wiped off the face of this country because they believe that we do not deserve to live in this country.
Christians bore the brunt of retaliation by the Muslim Brotherhood and Morsi supporters following the army crackdown on the Muslim Brotherhood last week. Dozens of churches, an orphanage, and Christian institutions like Egypt's Bible Society were attacked or burned.
We need to pray for our brothers and sisters in Christ in Egypt. This is a very difficult time for them, unprecedented in modern history in Egypt, this type of massive attack against Christians, their institutions, churches.
El-Sisi said the government would help restore and rebuild the churches that were burned and attacked. In the U.S., Egypt's turmoil has sparked a debate within the government if the U.S. should continue its more than $1 billion military aid to Egypt.
There are no good choices in Egypt. The fact is there's no good guys here. But of the two, I think there's more opportunity to protect American interests if we work with the military and continue our relationship with the military. We have to have access to the Suez Canal. Al-Qaeda should not be allowed to gain a foothold. The treaty with Israel should be enforced. I don't think that can be done with the Muslim Brotherhood. It possibly can be done with the military.
The major question facing Egypt now is the future of the Muslim Brotherhood. Will they stop their protest or continue their fight against Egypt's army and pursue their dreams of an Islamic state? Egypt is under martial law, which includes an 11-hour curfew from 7 in the evening until 6 in the morning.